What's up, everybody? Today we have a very specific focus. Today's focus is Wolverine and all the different versions of Wolverine. We got James Howlett, we got Dakken, we got Laura Kinney, X-23. Now, there have been different versions of this beloved character, and I have them all. Now, the one that they do not have an action figure for, and I would love for them to have an action figure for, is the son of Mystique and Wolverine, and that character's name is Razer. Now, he has the morphing powers of Mystique and has claws like his dad. And I think that would be a pretty dope figure. Blue skin with the red hair, white outfit, claws like Wolverine. Yeah, that. Look it up. It's dope. But yeah, today's focus, Wolverine. I had to show y'all this comic because it is literally ripped. Let me show y'all this, man. Check it out. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, that's insane. Yeah. It was worth it. It was worth it. But that is what you're looking for, right? That's what we're here to talk about. We are here to talk about the Wolverine. Now, out of all of my action figures, this was definitely... He was on my X-Men video. And this guy... He has that whole diaphragm cut. You know, he can twist with the thigh swivel. Double jointed knees. They gave him everything that you need to do whatever pose you would like and make him as fierce as possible. They gave it to you. Whatever you want to do, they gave it to you. This guy's ready. Now, before I forget, because I covered this on another one of my videos, I think I spoke on it. Here's where I come up with the science behind why I hate when I see Wolverine's claws longer than they should be. This is his entire skeleton in the Marvel Universe book that I call the Bible. Whoops, sorry about that. Official handbook of the Marvel Universe. Got this when I was a kid. And check it out. His claws cannot be longer than his forearm. Because if that were true, how would he be able to bend his arm when he has the claws and they're not out? Do you understand? Do you understand? Yeah, they break it down. They break it down. So yeah. You've got Wolverine. Now, the other outfit that he became famous for, this is like the iconic, pun intended. This is the iconic outfit. You know? Boom. That's iconic right there. Now, this figure is part of the build a figure wave where you build Apocalypse. I still have to finish building Apocalypse, but there's a good pose for you right there. There's a good pose for you. But yeah, I still have to finish building Apocalypse. And this guy and the Storm that I had with the Mohawk, they are part of that wave. I think that they have a really good looking Gambit, but I'm going to get the vintage card Gambit because I like it. It's just a preference. I like it better. And this, of course, they couldn't not give you the claws. So it does have interchangeable hands. But of course, I definitely know that I covered this on my X-Men review because of course Wolverine is one of the stars of that team. And so I'm pretty sure I covered the fact that he has the claws. He's got the claws, and you can actually, you know, you can touch them up. I like them spread out a little more. So you can actually do that. And then you can also take the head from others, different Wolverine figures, and you can, this is one of my go-tos for this figure too. That head did not come with this figure. Only the fists came with the figure and the piece to Apocalypse. That is all you got. And I mean, you know, they're doing the Build-A-Figure thing, so they give you the classic Wolverine in all its glory. Tiger stripes, claws, fisted hands without the claws, so you can kind of chill out. And yeah, you run with it. Now, another classic outfit that Wolverine wore, and I don't have the James Howlett version of that Wolverine suit. I have the older version of Wolverine's Blood Son. You have to look that up. This is actually his son. He's sired. He, like, yeah, he had a baby. He didn't know about it. And he only has the claws like this. He's got the two bone claws. And I think it was something weird. He's got the tattoo too. He was a little more badass. He was in the Dark Avengers. But this is the outfit. Very reminiscent of what Wolverine had when he switched into just the brown. Is that brown and tan or brown and brown? I was never clear on what that was. Some people said brown and orange, but I don't know. But anyway, this is Dakken. Older figure. We do need an updated version of this figure. And this is back when they actually articulated the feet for whatever reason. Like, I can actually get the new Juggernaut figure, I can get him to stand on one leg in a running pose and it looks dope. And I can get my Wolverines, most of them, especially this guy right here. This is X-Force Wolverine. Different outfit. And this is like Black Ops. Uncanny X-Force is like the Black Ops team. And then, like I said, you know, they make the claws like extra articulated, extra, like, I don't know, extra exaggerated. They exaggerate the claws, but like I said earlier in the video, how does that fit into your forearm the way those claws are? It looks dope, don't get me wrong, it looks dope, but you can also swap out the head. can swap out the head, and then you've got... That is the one thing, Hasbro, keep doing that. Keep doing that. Man, that is so many different possibilities for display. And once again, much better figure. You got thigh swivel. You got double jointed knees. Ankle swivel. Yep, all of that. Oh yeah. That's on point. That's on point. Now I want you to remember that, because I'm on a roll with that today. Now that was the X-Force Wolverine in that particular outfit. And he's such a popular character. Look at this. A special Wolverine figure just in plain clothes. Just badass Alberta, Canada James Howlett, just in chilling. In jeans. And the old western belt buckle. Old beater. With a cowboy hat. Buffed out. And look at this, because I'm going to talk about this. Do you see that? I do. That's hair. Those are paint apps that let Wolverine have hair on his arms. And why am I excited about that? Because all through the comic book, anytime you saw Wolverine, you saw this. So I'm kind of disappointed, although I love this figure. And there's the ball for the pop the head on, but look at that. On the iconic, they got this like the sculpt in there for it, but didn't do the paint for the actual. Where's the hair on his arm? Okay, so you got that for this guy right here, and he was exclusive. And I grabbed him up. He's tight. And once again, they know that Wolverine is very popular and that people will complain if you don't give him the ultimate posability. So yeah, he's got that same diaphragm cut right there. Double jointed knees. I'm being careful because I try and keep these boys for as long as possible. Now, the one thing that I will say is you miss out on the butterfly joints on this cat. But if you just want to have him like, boy, what's going on? I'm going to pop these claws and cut you to shreds. In a do-si-do. Then this is where you go. This is where you go. Man, and I'm not even scratching the surface on Wolverine action figures. Not at all. Not at all. Because, man, I only have action figures for the comic book version of Wolverine. I don't have action figures for Hugh Jackman. I don't have any for him. See? Look at that. Switch it up, man. Switch it up. So many different possibilities for displaying the Wolverine. So many different head choices. And all of them being able to sit on there is, man. And then if you remember the Age of Apocalypse, now see, they did it again. They knew what they was doing. They did it again. There's the hair. There's the hair, but where's the hair on the other versions? They have it on the exclusive, and it came with a red sword for him to fight Silver Samurai. And then this one is Stumpy, and he's got the over-exaggerated hair and a kind of look red paint thing going on right here. I guess type of concentration camp thing that they were doing for the mutants or whatnot. But yeah, if you don't know the story behind why he only has the one arm, let's say that it's about that love triangle between him and Jean Grey and Scott Summers, Cyclops. And him and Scott went there, and Scott gave him this, and Wolverine made him Cyclops for real and took out one of his eyes. So yeah, he's a little pissed off. But, and I forgot to get it, he still pops the claws though. He doesn't need the hand for the claws. So there is, oh, I have to get into my heads and hands. Hold on. I feel as though I'm doing the figure a disservice if I don't grab this. I hate when I do this, guys. Alright, here we go. Then while I'm over here, let me get prepared for something else that I forgot. Okay, so yeah, like I was saying, Cyclops gave him this. Like, you think he's such a badass with the claws? I'll take that from you. What was given can be taken away. So he took that. But, like I said, Hasbro is doing a great job. We love you guys. Keep doing what you're doing. As much crap as we talk, it's only because we love you and we want to see more. He can still pop the claw. He doesn't have a hand. But remember, the claws come, they sit in his forearms when he just has regular hands. So it's still there. He's still there. And this version, limited mobility because of the hair. I mean, they do give him, and this guy, man, I can actually, let me see if I can get him going. If I can get him going and get him standing on one foot, because it's actually kind of dope when you get him there and he just on one foot running at you. It's kind of dope. That's dope how you could just get him standing there by himself on one foot. That's crazy. I love it though. I love it. But yeah, so Days of Future Past. Not Days of Future Past. I have to get that one. That's another version of the comic book one. But yeah, this is Age of Apocalypse. I have to do an entire review on Age of Apocalypse, and I dread it. And I actually have both sets of that wave, and I'm hoping that they come out with a third, because there are characters that are missing from that story that I need in a third wave of Age of Apocalypse, so I can finish them out. We need a Holocaust Build-A-Figure immediately. Yeah, we do. We do. So please come up with the action figure to Abyss. I need the action figure to Gambit in the story. I need the action, bro. Like, I could come up with the entire wave for you and then just build Holocaust, because we need Holocaust to be bigger than Sabretooth. We need him to be bigger than Sabretooth, you know, so that it, you know, that whole, yeah. Okay, I mean, that's in comics. I don't want to get you guys going. You might not even know what I'm talking about. Now, then, we're done with the James Howlett classic version of Wolverine for the figures that I have. And now, just like I showed you Dakken, this is when X-23 took on the moniker of Wolverine. So different kind of let me pop him back on so I can show you. He did a flip on the suit. You see? It's kind of reminiscent You know what I mean? They did that on purpose. You know, the stripes and yeah, that was tight. And then of course, Laura. Boop, boop, boop. That pop. You can take that and she can give you that serious Lady Logan scowl. Now here's where I messed up, and I actually have to buy this figure again, and I wish they would have did it for that figure. But this figure came with the toe claws, bro, and I lost them because they were so small. But I like the fact that they were, you could take them and display them or not, because she sucks those in and pops them out just like these. Now here's the problem I have. They didn't give me fists for her. And this is what I say every time I do a review about how they do the girls. Sucks. Where are her fists without the claws? With just the little, you know, pop holes like Wolverines. You know, Wolverine has this whole thing where he has another set of fists. And you get that. You get that. Why not? Why not? It can't be that much more plastic. It can't be. Come on. But yeah. So that's the version, and I know you heard it. So yep, I'm gonna try and do it, because you can't always have your hair floating in the wind. And no, this came with the Sasquatch Build-A-Figure piece, just the torso. And she has pretty good posability, but yes, this was the only set of hands with this figure. Just the claws. Just the claws. Come on, guys. Come on. There's a lot of us collecting now. You're making some money. Come on, man. Put it together. Now, I can do that, and then it works. And it actually, this is my first time doing it here on the review, so you are seeing something that I'm probably going to just sit up on the case now. She looks badass. Yep. So what did we learn from this review? We learned all of the Wolverine action figures that I have right now. I don't have anything that has to do with any of the movie versions, Hugh Jackman. I probably will end up getting a couple of those because Wolverine. They have Wolverine action figures with bikes and everything, but those are all that I have right now. And the moral of the story was, Hasbro, please, please, please keep what you're doing with the heads. Keep that going. This is another episode of Action Figure Junkies. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that little bell down below so that you get alerts each and every time we drop new content. And yeah, see you in the next video.